With glowing reviews from Rachel Ray, Bobby Dean, and Oprah Winfrey, our next guest is helping you satisfy your sweet tooth with a new way of smart snacking.
I like that new way. Here to tell us about his new protein-rich baked goods is the iron-pumping, brownie-loving Stephen Lincoln, founder of Protein Bakery.
It's so good to be here.
So good to see
Thank you.
And
Thank
your
you a lot.
muscles.
Yay.
It's like Popeye muscles.
I will hear that every day.
There must be spinach in these as well, right?
Exactly. No, not really.
So Oprah is a huge fan. What's it feel like to have the most important woman in media loving your food?
Yeah, we were on the O list almost like eight years ago, and it just keeps getting better and better. You know, she always updates us online and shouts out about us. It's really great.
So she's like, you get a protein bar.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be great?
You get a protein bar.
We could do that here, too.
All right. Yeah.
So tell us about some of the health benefits of your bar. I know they're gluten-free.
Yes, there's no gluten in my recipes at all, and they are higher in protein.
Okay.
There is higher in dietary fiber, which you all need a little fiber, and the whey protein fills you up faster. But there's no mistake, it's still a cookie. We are a full-on bakery that is about brownies and cookies, and I say that everyone deserves a cookie, just one that's healthier.
So still some little sweetener in there.
There is brown sugar, real chocolate, real peanut butter, all the good stuff that makes a cookie and a brownie a brownie.
So that's how you make it taste good, because you know you hear about some of this healthy food and it's not the best. Sometimes it tastes like cardboard.
Exactly, and that was always my goal. I always said I want the cookie and the brownie to taste better than the box it comes in.
Yeah.
Because how often do you get a healthy miracle cookie or brownie and it tastes like the box probably tastes better, right? Not with the Protein Bakery, that's for sure.
Well, you know, everybody's talking about the importance of protein in your diet. So why is it so important for us, and how does it help us?
Well, it helps maintain your lean body mass. So even whether you're lifting weights or you're just working to work, you need lean body mass to keep you going and to keep your muscles tight and working for you. And that's kind of like what we do. We work for you.
And that helps us lose weight also, correct?
It does, absolutely.
Okay.
So if you have a balanced breakfast, a nice lunch with a piece of meat or a piece of fish, and then you have a healthy, sensible dinner, this adds a little protein when you're snacking or when you have dessert at the end of the night, which everyone deserves.
Now, before we start trying this food, because it looks so delicious, we have to talk about your body again. Clearly, it's my favorite subject
I love
today.
that.
Now, you lost 80 pounds, is that correct?
I did.
How did you lose it, and how have you kept it off?
Well, I've kept it off about 22 years.
Wow.
I was in San Francisco at the time, and my friend was a group fitness instructor, and I was a visual director and eating at food court every day. And I followed her to class, and the weight started coming off. And it was really great. It's a great story. I actually lost so much weight at the gym that the gym said, we will pay you to be an instructor. We'll pay to get you certified.
Wow.
So in San Francisco, they paid to have me certified, and I taught at that gym for 3 years because I literally lost it in front of all the members. I also gave up certain things.
Really?
I had to say no more mayo, no more cheese for a while, just to balance the playing field and to get back to a balanced living.
Okay.
So
it's good.
What part of that process did you start eating all these cookies and
Well,
brownies?
I've always had a sweet tooth.
Okay.
So I've always been, always wanting something at the end of a meal, or I like to start off my day with something a little sweet, like an oatmeal cranberry cookie, or just something to get me going.
Okay.
So I was standing in a coffee shop, and I looked at that big case, and all that was in there was sugar and fat and carbs. And I said, there has to be a way to put a little, not a ton, not 50 grams of protein, but what about 5? Or 10, to just have it be more balanced. And the fact of the matter is, when you do that, it fills you up faster, so you don't want to eat as much.
Okay, so let's get to eating.
Okay, well, we can talk about what I do. We do brownies and blondies, which are up here.
Yes.
Right now, this is our lemon blondie with white chip. It's off the hook. You can open a pack at any time.
Okay.
And we also have some brownies. And then we came out in the past year with a mini. So everything's under 100 calories, about 4 grams of protein per, still higher in fiber, still no gluten, still made by hand, and still delicious.
And you can run that off in 10 minutes on the treadmill, so you're good.
Well, sweet
20,
fix.
like a little sweet fix, exactly. And then these straight out of the freezer taste like an ice cream cake. Off the hook. Yeah, really, really good.
Awesome.
And then over here are our cookies. We have oatmeals, chocolates, and our peanut butters. And there's about 120 calories per cookie and up to 5 to 6 grams of protein per cookie.
Okay.
Wow. Now, so why Lola takes a taste, I want you to tell us about how your company has grown, because now you're sold all over the world and in high-end gyms and department stores.
We are. We're
how
really,
have you guys
really
evolved?
lucky. Hang on, the taste is happening.
She's like, yeah.
Tastes like a cookie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a homemade grandma grandma's cookie. I love that. I started in gyms.
It does not taste like cardboard at all.
And it smells amazing.
This is good.
If you
You're missing out.
You could eat them out of the freezer, but you can also put this in its packaging in the microwave for like 10 seconds, and it gets oven gooey. Really, really good.
That's the best way.
So to answer your question, I was teaching in the gyms, so I gave all the cookies to the students who took my classes, and then they started requesting that the gyms carry them. So now I'm carried in gyms in Manhattan and across the country, and then that has expanded into there's Protein Bar in the Midwest, there's Just Salad here in the city, and we're now in Fresh Direct, so you can add some Protein Bakery to your Fresh Direct grocery order here in the tri-state area.
Did you ever expect when you started this in 1999 for it to explode in this way?
No, because it was always a hobby, because I was a fitness instructor. I'm a fitness guy. I want to be about teaching classes and sweating. I actually came here to be on Broadway and do 8 shows a week, but instead I do 8 classes or 18 classes a week. And I always thought this would be a cute little company that is now really gone global. We opened in the UK in November, and we're doing baking in Brighton, and then we're selling throughout Europe through our UK website.
Oh,
so it's really good.
This would be perfect for tea with the queen.
Exactly, right?
And you can also make like cute little ice cream sandwiches as well,
We can.
right?
So that we did a little example today. So if you get some like fat-free frozen yogurt, which I have right here, and you put it on one. Right. Good to go. Not too much. Just enough, right? Okay. And then throw this on the top.
Why is the man not eating?
And throw it. I know.
The woman is going to have to burn this off for weeks on end.
I love that.
With his
I'll eat some
testosterone.
with you. I
There you go.
But then I can't talk. I'm going to have like,
See, we're going to talk, and you taste.
Keep going.
Yeah, you look beautiful. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. When I'm not able to fit in the stress by the end of the show,
Never.
it's all your fault.
Never
you
happen.
absolutely will. And it's going to fill you up. You're only going to want so much.
Okay.
Exactly. That's
Okay,
some calories.
keep talking. I'll be
It's a good
eating.
one. If you put that in the freezer and let it set afterwards, go ahead. Just take it. I'm looking for the bite.
Right. He loves watching the bite. He's like, I want to see your
good. Come
emotion
on.
after it.
It's really good, right?
Yeah.
It seems like you're always developing these new little tastes. So what's next on the menu?
Right now, I'm looking at doing a breakfast cookie, which I exclusively sell at Fresh Direct. A way to start your day and not have it be like a brownie or something so heavy, but something that can really start your day with a punch. And Fresh Direct got behind me with that, and they're selling really well at Fresh Direct. So that's kind of the next thing coming.
Yeah.
That and my lemon blondie. You have to try
Lemon
the
blondie.
blondie.
Oh, look.
I know.
She's like, no.
Yeah.
Come on,
We have
let's open it
students
up.
here in our studio, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to eat up all of these goodies.
No doubt. I promise. I'm going to let you solve it. You're going to have to try that.
Okay.
Take your
Well,
time.
I eat
Eat
this
that,
during
yes.
break.
We'll eat it all. Don't worry. And what's your website? Where can we find out more about your products?
It's proteinbakery.com. We also, here in New York City, down on 20th Street, we have a little showroom. It's off the street. It's up on the 3rd floor. It's like a celebration of the brand and healthy living, and it's super cool. And people stop by all the time. We're open daily, and we're also available by appointment. But anywhere in the country, you can sign on to proteinbakery.com, and we deliver within a few days.
Okay, I'm going to start working out now to work this off.
And I'm going to secretly
Don't take
stuff
class.
my face where no one can see
Put
me.
them in the freezer. They'll last until you can eat them.
Secretly
Thank you so much
eating.
for being
Thank
here.
you a lot.
Congratulations.
And we'll be right back with more Rise Entertainment 360.